straight out of horror movie, man.
Yeah. Here, get this off me.
There's a lot of spots where the floors, you can tell they're water damaged, and then they kind of sag a little bit.
And a ton of mold, huh?
Yeah.
You can smell the water damage.
So this would be a storefront. One next door, one on the end, and I think there's one more in between.
So what would you do here?
So I talked to them and I said, what can you, like, because the owner said the city might want you to do some different things. Well, he was basically kind of not telling me the full story. I guess he applied for 2 zoning changes that they denied both.
Okay.
But they also said, what is it? The reasons he might not have been approved is because he didn't have enough detail in his applications.
All right. Norwood is so easy to work with.
That's what I feel like.
Dude, who'd you talk to there? Carrie?
Carrie at the front
She's
desk.
awesome.
And she answered basically all my questions. Do you still want to talk to them? I'm like, no, I'm all right. So she was saying one of the things that they want to preserve if they do convert these to residential, in her mind, is the big storefront windows. So like do some kind of drapes or something like that if these were to be converted to residential units.
So what's your highest and best use for here?
That's what I'm unsure of with the commercial.
Commercial versus residential, let's start there.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I would think commercial could bring more rent.
Yep.
But is there a desire for 4 units on this block right here? I don't know.
So you have a little salon sink behind you there, right?
Yeah.
This could be a barber shop. They're not gonna pay a ton of rent, barber shops just don't, right? But a little boutique store, candle store, like something. How bad are the units above this?
Equal to this.
Yeah. No basement, right?
There's a basement under the first part. I don't know if there's one somewhere else.
Okay. How many parcels?
I think it's just one. I don't.
Okay. Purchase price?
$495.
$495.
My initial estimate was about 700,000 to 800,000 rehab.
Wow.
That's total gut, everything new.
Apartments, everything.
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna wanna see if there's some grant money available.
Yeah.
I know Norwood will do facade grants. But, you know, it's a matching grant, right?
We've already walked into it as well.
Yeah.
Did you see all this?
Is it actually walkable?
Yeah.
Was that in your rehab budget?
My rehab budget was basically demoing everything down to the original floors, brick exteriors, and then replacing, joists and stuff as needed.
Okay.
Yeah, those don't look that great.
Yeah.
So the cool thing is, there's not much commercial on this street. You're amongst just dense residential. So neighborhood services, dog groomer, things like that would work.
The one concern is parking, I guess, because you gotta imagine if every unit has 2 cars.
Yeah.
Plus your commercial, that's 13 units, 26 cars minimum.
Do you know why the seller's selling?
So it went into, the original owner died. I guess she was probably the last person living here.
Okay.
And then now, it sounds like somebody bought it and they want to, they debated on trying to rehab it themselves, but they've ultimately decided not to for whatever reason. They wanted to test the market, he said, see what you can get for it without doing anything to it. He said they did do a ton of clean out where they, a ton of junk removal.
Okay. So for the laundry, you can get an SBA loan to get that up and running, and then sell that at a low cap rate, right? Everybody wants laundromats.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep looking.
I think this one. This was I think this was the residential apartment that Norwood knew about that was not part of.
Hey, free stove.
No refrigerator.
That maybe that Norwood didn't know about this.
See the basement down there.
Oh,
How long has this been on the market? Okay.
I was here yesterday, never could see it. People here today. But they're slowly buckled up like it's all over.
So roofs all around, right?
Yeah, that's what I figured.
All right, everybody, what is this? What do you do with this space here?
Could be a local pharmacy.
Pharmacy. The residential stuff over there. You can just take these walls down, can't you? Yeah. So if you open all of this up, well, come on guys, think. What do you do here? What's the game plan?
Probably no need for a coffee shop.
Coffee, co-working.
Probably wouldn't get many offices. Co-working. You know the square footage of this one?
No.
It's pretty small. Because that unit over there is tiny.
Yeah.
And then low ceilings
Very.
will be tough for co-working, but coffee shop would work.
Maybe a local bakery.
The problem is ovens and hoods. You could,
Yeah.
you could vent out to the side, but somebody's gonna have to put the hood in.
What was above here?
Apartments.
Residential apartments.
If it was just apartments, what would your revenue be?
Probably about 800 minimum per unit, I guess.
Okay.
let's look at that.
And does that carry your note?
1 point, let's say you're all in at 1.6 million. Yes.
Okay. That's how you do mixed use, right? If your apartments carry the note, then the commercial is just profit.
Yeah, one bedrooms I was renting out for about 800. I think 2 bedrooms you would probably get around 1,000.
Bedrooms are small. Just,
One bedrooms?
there's two bedrooms that are small.
Okay. What are you guys thinking here? What would you do with this?
Man, that's what I'm trying to figure out. A lot going on here.
So Norwood's definitely trending in the right direction.
Right.
Right?
You guys been downstairs yet?
I was down there yesterday, yeah. It's not too bad.
Yeah.
It's not great.
Are you scared? You want us to go with you?
Yeah.
We'll take a look. Let's take a look.
I went down.
Straight out of horror movie, man.
Yeah.
Here, get this off me. I'm kidding. Look, he's scared.
Like, I'm not trying to touch that.
Boiler, hot water heaters.
On that top, maybe like a local insurance agency.
That's, I mean, office, I don't, yeah.
Small little.
That's where I'm clueless on, you know.
You could stay here down here.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
a lot of red tags. No, no, these are
Now you're really thinking.
15, 18, 19.
Imagine being a parent driving
All right,
somebody
so
off.
2019,
Sorry, the basement?
things were inspected.
He had said that the last unit was vacant 3 years ago.
Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Became vacant.
That's what you see in town.
I don't see any, I was looking for termites,
Okay.
seeing how the boards went, see if there's any wood damage. Well, some of this wood doesn't look great.
There's no puddles down here, huh? Do you guys have other properties here in Norwood? Oh man, what's your name?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What's your name?
Wayne.
Wayne?
Yeah.
Osh.
Osh,
Good to meet you, man. Do you guys have other
No,
properties here?
No,
Are you in town, local?
yeah, we're in town.
Okay. Is this what you do, apartments?
Yeah, I just come look at them, and I go home and eat. Yeah.
Do you guys buy them? Is that what you do? Buy, rehab, and,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. That what you guys are doing?
We're looking, yeah, we're mostly commercial.
Really?
Just trying to figure out what the game plan would be here.
It's a lot.
Are we good here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you keep the boiler? Just read, yeah,
All many splits probably.
yep.
Windows. Yeah, the windows everywhere.
Did you look into that PACE financing for Windows?
No.
Google it. PACE.
Oh, we got a dog toy.
Added bonus. Soon it's supposed to be the bathroom.
Yeah. All lines.
Baseline or laundry, real estate company?
Look at
Yep.
the view, man. Great.
Supposedly, all the windows,
Okay.
Yeah.
you can, and maybe HVAC, they'll finance it and it just goes on your tax bill. So if you ever sell it, the next owner
Think so.
ends up taking over.
This bedroom's tiny.
Oh, wow. That is tiny.
So you would just open all this up, right?
I would just
Open the kitchen
cut
up?
everything down to the studs and take out what could be
Okay.
taken out and then reconfigure from that. But that center beam is gonna be your load bearing everywhere.
You could, this is all plaster too, isn't it?
Yeah. Maybe except for where they've done some rehab work in the
Yeah.
past, but
Yeah, these wouldn't be hard to rent out.
Not bad size bedroom.
These are tiny units.
yeah. This one feels smaller than the rest. I don't know.
You've got some nice single families down this street.
This is like the good side of the road, you know, anything on this side of Montgomery Road is better than the other side right now.
Okay.
So the other side has been starting to turn into, at least in terms of single family, like, we're close to the presidential district here. The nicest part.
Did you do a pro forma on, okay.
What a,
It should, he has it listed as 9 and 4. 9
Okay.
apartments, 4 commercial spaces.
So maybe 12 total?
Yeah.
What is that a door on
What,
490 purchase?
4 divided by, or 9 units total?
12.
12?
a little under 50 grand.
40 something.
What are people picking up doors in Norwood for?
50. Right
50
now.
post rehab?
Close to that, yeah. Depending on the area, it could be a little bit higher, maybe 60, 70, but Even at the numbers right now, it doesn't sound like.
This is a heavy lift, man.
Would you say the budget was 700 grand?
Something like that.
What will you have in each apartment?
I didn't factor it that way. I did basically 700 does everything. Rough finish,
How many square feet?
white boxing the commercial units basically. It's about 10,000 square feet.
So you're putting 30, 40 per unit? 30, let's say, on the low end?
Higher than that.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to take out the commercial.
Oh.
So let's say 500 for the apartment rehabs, including roof.
Yeah.
Divide that by 12, you're at
41.
41 plus the purchase price of 30, 40. That's a tough one.
Yeah.
Tom, where's your head at?
It sounds like you're buying it for, you're gonna be all in for about $120 a foot. If it's 10,000 squares.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard to exchange that to somebody for $120 a foot. And so your rehab budget, is that just back of the napkin, or did you actually kind
I
of?
went through line items based off.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough list. $120 is pretty pricey. And did you do a pro forma or no?
No.
So some of those other units, like these, well, this one's a little bigger, but those small ones, I don't think those are gonna command $800.
That's my other.
They're probably gonna be studio, quote unquote studio, so you're probably gonna get 5, 6. That's gonna hurt the numbers. So each apartment, you said two bedrooms, so $2 grand. And then the rest are 1 beds?
Yeah.
So it's another $4,200. 9,200, not counting the commercial space. Say, you got 4, so 3, 6. You're probably getting 15 grand a month, gross.
Yeah.
If you can get some grants to knock down some of that rehab budget, you can get it for a lower price, maybe. But then again, you're gonna be spending a lot of time rehabbing this bitch.
Yeah.
Is this what you want to do?
I like doing this stuff, but I don't. If there's value behind it, you can make good money on it, I would do it, but.
Yeah, I think that's a tough one here.
Are they flexible in price at all?
I'm sure there would be. It's just.
How flexible?
But even if they're flexible and you're all in at $1 million. Let's count the commercial spots as a unit as well, or as a door. So how many commercial? 4?
4.
All right, so let's say we have 16 units total, right? Divided by $1 million.
No, there's 13 total.
13 plus 4, so 17.
No, total.
9 residential units.
Oh,
Or 4
shit.
commercial.
Yeah. $76,000 a door.
That's market.
At $1 million.
That's market.
Is that 800 after you sharpen your pencil?
That's 700 rehab with 100,000.
Overage?
Yeah.
I think there's a better use for $1 million.
This is another building that sold 10 unit on Allison Street at 925. But it wasn't rehabbed as well as this would be. This was like, if this stayed in this condition for 30 years.
How much did you say it's sold for?
$925 for 10 units, but the advantage of it is it's a brick building where it's only one roof.
Much more appealing.
Yeah.
Did that one have commercial units?
No.
98 door.
That's. Even if you could sell it for 90 a door, you're putting in, what, 70, 72 something?
Couple $100,000 profit.
But a lot of time also wasted. Because how long do you think this rehab would take? How many months?
A year, 8 months to a year.
Damn.
It's not worth your time.
Yeah, dude, that's a long time to tie
Not the
up.
second.
Colonel, what are your thoughts? You've been at this for 2 months. What do you got?
I think it's not worth the time for 200K.
You know, if he buys it, I'm sending you here as his apprentice, so you can learn.
I'm gonna get the Glock by then.
Hate to be the bearer of bad news, man.
Yeah.
Can't do this.
I get it, but you can get, let's say you get 100 for based on the current market.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I think, if that other place sold for 90 a door,
Yeah.
let's think about that, right? That was easier to manage. One entrance, one exit, one
Yeah.
roof. Minimal exterior maintenance. Let's say 90 is the top.
Yeah,
Interest rates going up, so prices are coming down.
does make
So I
sense.
think 90 will be the peak. Plus, this isn't as appealing to buyers as that one building would be. Also, in terms of financing, this would not be appealing for a lender. So even when you go to sell it, if everything's tip top, it's still not the most appealing thing for a lender.
What would make it more appealing if it was one roof, one?
Yeah, so, lenders hate mixed use as it is, right? They don't fall under residential, they don't fall under commercial. It's just a bucket that nobody likes in terms of lending. But, we have lender relationships, so we can get it financed. But the problem is when you go to sell it, is a lot of buyers won't have that lender relationship, and you're gonna sell it at the top of the market. It might be tough to finance. Who knows what the appraisal will come back at?
Yeah.
I think you look at what else $1 million can buy,
Mm-hmm.
just commercial, or other mixed-use properties. Still trying to make this work in your head?
No, I'm just wondering, at what point does it make sense?
Makes sense if you get it for $250 and the rehab budget comes down. $600, $650. All in for $850. And then you can so another way to look at it is if you parcel off each building, what can you get?
Is it more valuable split up? you're
Yeah.
saying?
Easier to find buyers, right?
Yeah.
Finding one buyer to take all this down might be tough, but it's easier to find a buyer for just individual buildings.